Welcome to the No Limits podcast with Lisa Jakovsky. As an author, Lisa shares fellow authors whose work has a special message. Aspiring writers find these conversations inspiring and helpful for their own upcoming or current journey. In addition, Lisa's experience helps families with children or adults with special needs, or anyone interested in autism or psychology in general. So, sit back, relax, and enjoy the No Limits podcast with Lisa Jakovsky.
Hello and welcome to the No Limits podcast, Lisa Jakovsky. Today I have Max Muscato, founder of Rock Autism and singer-songwriter. How are you doing today?
I'm good, Lisa. Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited to have you here. I had your dad and Aaliyah on before, so I think it's so cool to now have you on. We're going to have some fun. Can you tell us about Rock Autism and the inspiration for it?
Yeah, absolutely. So I always love talking about Rock Autism. So it's an organization that, believe it or not, we accidentally started. We didn't really have any intentions of doing something like this until my brother was shot by a drunk corrections officer trying to save the life of a drug dealer. So my brother's name is Sonny. Yeah. So my brother's name is Sonny Muscato, and he's autistic. He's a hardcore musician, and he's also my drummer in my band with my father. The three of us were all in a band together. So long story short, Sonny, he lived in assisted living facilities for some time. After 18, he was kicked out of all the organizations, unfortunately, because a lot of these, they drop off after 18, and he became friends with the wrong kind of people, drug dealers, gang members. And then he became one of their honorary members, and he was pushing drugs. He became he was thrown in jail, and then he was shot. And from all of that spawned Rock Autism. And now 4 or 5 years, we did exactly what we set out to do, where we teach the fundamental principles of music production, film production, and we employ our students at concerts, on our film sets, and on our musical. That I ended up loving this story so much, I wrote a movie called Sonny Boy, and I turned the movie into a musical called Sonny Boy.
Oh my God, I did not know that. That is so cool. That part I didn't know about. That's amazing. How can we watch that?
So right now we're actually in production with the feature film. We met some producers in Los Angeles, and they're helping me rewrite it and everything. So we're looking at like a 2-year process. The musical is currently being written that coincides the film version. It's just going to be more of a detailed story, and obviously with so much more music. So we're actually going to be workshopping the musical this fall at our program back up in Buffalo, New York. And I'm unsure of which songs we're going to do with our students, but they're going to be in the workshop, singing the songs, building the sets, helping out with costumes and everything. So I'm really excited for that.
Me too. That sounds amazing. I know about the workshops. You train individuals with autism to do all of this, right? It's every summer, and then have a concert at the end, right?
Yeah, we've actually put a pause on the music festival. We used to do that. We did it a couple summers until COVID happened, but then it gave us an opportunity to kind of restructure our business model. Whoops, I don't know why this just went dark. Sorry. Are you there?
Okay.
I don't know why that happened. So we've restructured our business model, and now we're actually we're doing it. We're on tour right now. We're on the Night of Sonny Boy tour, where we're filming the documentary, and I'm actually performing songs from the musical across the country in partnership with Hard Rock Cafes. So we're playing 10 Hard Rocks across the country, in addition to all other music venues in other cities. But every single night, I tell the audience, I'm like, you are the first to experience like the beta test of the musical. So I give them a rough idea of where we are in the musical. I tell them what the song's about, and then I sing the song. And it's more song driven, less musical driven, right? Because during the musical, with songs, you're going to have dialogue and everything and break things down. So they're getting the straight song, but everybody has been resonating with the story and the songs, and they're so excited. So we've been getting a lot of donations, a lot of new partnerships are coming out of it, and it's allowed us to open up new doors in Nashville and Los Angeles, where we're going to be getting flagship locations.
Oh my gosh, that's incredible. I know your dad had talked about expanding. I think that's so amazing. You're playing at the Hard Rock. I was going to ask about the show in New York too. I didn't know it was a partnership with Hard Rock like that. How did that happen? That's incredible. Congrats. Oh my God.
Crazy, right? We were shocked that such a notorious brand would actually take such, I don't want to say that we're small, but we are still small, but I think, our philosophy with Rock Autism is like, why ask when we can just do it ourselves? So that's what we've been doing ever since we started. We do everything on our own, and then the right people have just gravitated to us and helped us get to each next level.
That is so incredible. And especially when it has to do with the population it speaks so much to, how amazing the Hard Rock is and the people that you're going to be working with. And it really shows that just because they have autism, they're not limited. They can go out and learn these skills. They can go out and get these big deals like you have. Like, that is so cool and incredible. Oh my God, I'm super excited for it. And you're doing the documentary series. Is that going to come out the same time as the Sunny Boy? Is that different?
So the documentary is something that's going to be worked on for the next 5 to 10 years, honestly. I'm in no rush to make it happen, because incorporate the feature film, the musical in it, the touring. There's so many layers that encapsulate Rock Autism that there's no way that we can do it within a year or two. Plus, I want to see the partnership expand with the Hard Rock. We've been talking about a European tour, just minor bits and pieces. It's great, and we've recently established a partnership with Google as well, so they know all about this tour.
Good.
Exactly.
Congrats.
Thank you.
I didn't know any of this.
I know. Keep it under wraps until people ask and they learn about it.
And we're just like, we just want to talk about the concert. I didn't know any of this.
Yeah, right.
You guys deserve it so much. I am such a huge fan of autism ever since last year when I interviewed your dad and Aaliyah. And I really do tell my clients about it all the time and talk about it, to hear how you're expanding. Oh my God, I'm so excited. This is incredible. Wow.
Yeah. Very excited. Thank you so much.
Oh my God, of course. You guys are so inspiring. You're showing that, you can't get the partner, you do it on your own. But look what that leads to. This inspires so many other individuals, so many other families, and in reading in your bio too, you talked about how music therapy really helped your brother. And this is going to show families too that their child can do it and it can help them in the same way. And you're expanding, it just means so much for autism positivity in general. They're huge companies. Oh my gosh, this is exactly what all of us wanted, to change the view of autism and have companies like this actually want to work with organizations like yours. My God, you're doing it. You're literally paving the way. This is incredible.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. So it goes to show you, if you invest in yourself, good things will happen.
I agree completely. Oh my gosh. I was going to ask more about the show, but tell us why you guys gravitated to music. Did you start first and then your brother?
So my brother's 2 years older than me. We both honestly came out of the womb as musicians. My dad put drumsticks in both our hands when we were kids. We both have been playing drums since we were children, and then I gravitated to guitar. So yeah, music. It's just been part of our family our entire life, and I started playing guitar when I was 12, 13, and it's just after the other, I started playing piano because I wanted to get more into compositions. But it's so funny, my brother, Sonny, loves every single instrument, but he never really gravitated to anything except for the drum. Or drummer his entire.
Oh, wow. And that's what's interesting about the disorder too is, the individuals will gravitate towards one thing. And I get all the time by parents, why are they doing that? Why are they gravitating? I'm like, I don't know. If it makes them happy and it's not, doing anything to their social skills or their life, then let them do it. I think that's incredible. And I think the fact that your family's open to it, they let him go and do what makes him happy. I think that is incredible and inspiring too, because I get that all the time with my families, and I try to explain, like, hey, don't limit them, let them go and try and see what happens, just like any other individual.
Well, I don't think we really had a choice. I don't think we really had a choice, because I think my dad's master plan was to make us musicians our entire lives.
I blame him, in all honesty. He was so awesome to interview last year. You can see how much he loves being in a band. And he's been doing it since he was a kid too. So he's been doing it. I don't even know, because I don't know his age or anything. But he plays in the band with you guys, right? It's all three of you.
Yep. They're both drummers, which is kind of funny because Sonny can play guitar, he can play bass, but he won't. I'm like, Sonny, like, if you, and my dad's the exact same way. He can play guitar, he can play bass, but he won't. And I'm like, guys, if both of you just will rotate, we can play together all the time. And they're both like, no, I'm the drummer. My dad's like, no, I'm the drummer. Sonny's like, no, I'm the drummer.
That's honestly absolutely hysterical. Oh my gosh. I guess maybe it's like that stubbornness and personality, or maybe from the autism, but it's gotta be so fun when you can play together. Are all three of you playing at the concert, or is it just you and your brother?
So right now, unfortunately, on this tour, I'm the only one that left, and for a couple reasons. The main one, because it's the first major tour since COVID happened, right? There's a lot that can go wrong. Another reason is because, unfortunately, New York State messed up the paperwork, and Sonny wasn't able to come on. Yeah, it was really unfortunate, and we didn't find this out until we didn't find any of this out until a couple of days before the tour started. And that was really unprofessional on their part.
I agree.
Because we have an opportunity to literally change somebody's life and impact a lot of people. But New York State, they didn't budge. They didn't care. It was really frustrating.
I can see it too, because my job is with the state, and it's incredibly difficult. It's part of why, I'm switching specializations too and going to psychology. And, from what I hear from my classmates, PA, Ohio, New York, us, we're all very, very similar when it comes to that. And that's very unfortunate, but they're going to be there watching, cheering you on, and that's be something to change people's lives. I am definitely going to promote this big time, and shoot it out there. Try to get like a really big crowd out there for you guys, because this is so exciting. This is amazing. It's right at the Hard Rock. Like, it's right here.
I know, right? It's so cool. I personally don't know many musicians that have said they've played Times Square.
Yes, exactly. That's really that is like Rihanna level. You know what I mean? Like Lady Gaga level. Like being right up there. Like, many people don't do that. That's like huge, like way up there, like being Justin Bieber, that's crazy. And it's the Hard Rock, they're the Hall of Fame when it comes to, rock and roll and music in general. So, for them to be open, that is just one of the most special, incredible things. And my hat's off to you guys. Congrats, because this is like huge. I'm so excited. It's going to be like emotional and exciting for you to come home to New York.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's the last stop on our Hard Rock Cafe tour, and the entertainment director of all the Hard Rock Cafes, the guy's name is Jorge. Such a great guy. He's so supportive of everyone. We were really scared to tell him, like, hey, Sonny's not coming on tour. And that's the reason he's like, I love this. So when we told him, he was disappointed. But once we explained it, he's like, I am so sorry that happened to you guys. He really understood, and he was he was just very cool about it.
I agree. I think it's amazing to hear. And I think it's even better to hear that Sonny is the reason he wanted him. Come on, many people are going to be open to this. And that the fact that Hard Rock is opening it, like that paves the way for more businesses to do that. I just did an interview with the writer Thomas the Train, and they're telling me how these other companies like Amazon, Netflix didn't want to do shows because how hard it is to, deal with an autistic character. So for, a place like Hard Rock to be like, cool, let's go and do it. That is enormous. And hopefully that sparks so many more places to do that.
So one of our team members, actually, that we have two in on the other side of the globe. One is in Africa, the other one is in London. And they're our Google partners, but they love everything that we're doing so much that they actually come on our music team. And now they're helping us out with the music career and everything, creating content. I mean, they're going so much more above and beyond than what we're actually like contractually obligated to do with each other. And like, we're texting each other. It's 4 a.m. for them, 2 p.m. for us. And they're texting us still like ideas for social, like new developments. Honestly, we couldn't have been more just lucky and grateful for all the people that, I mean, it's like everybody we keep meeting, they love what we're doing and they go above and beyond just to be a part of it and say like, hey, like we had Miami, the Miami Hard Rock Cafe manager said, I on your tour that you guys are going to Memphis. I called my mother. She's going to have you guys over. She's going to cook for you. If y'all need a place to stay. It's just stuff like that generally doesn't happen as often as it should.
I wish I'd known too, because I have family there that would have taken you in. Like, that's my second home. My family's right there. We need more kindness. We need more acceptance and openness.
And like, full transparency, we're still struggling musicians because that's really who we are first and foremost. Yeah. We are musicians, but we have such a great, unique story that we know when we're telling people what we do, it's with them and it causes change. So our goal is to keep going until the actual music industry catches up with us. And they're like, we see what you guys are doing. Let's take this to the next level. So that's why like the New York City show is so important for us to try and pack it, because we're inviting entertainment industry people down to see like what we're capable of doing. And all it takes is one person to be like, I get it. I'm in. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm going to see too. My cousin's a singer songwriter. I'm going to see it blast it out to her following too. And she's got like a YouTube channel and stuff. See if she wants to come with us as well. It's April 22nd, Hard Rock Cafe. What specific time?
Awesome. So it's going to be at 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. We're in the main room. And if you've never been to the Hard Rock at Times Square, it's great. It's completely underground. The stage, they have 2 sections, but the entire Hard Rock is open. It's just, here's the restaurant and about like there's the stage and another eating area. It's kind of like within the ground is the stage and eating area. It's such a cool layout. So you can be on the other side of the restaurant and still hear the music as well as getting right in front. It's great.
I mean, it's huge. I think they redid it because I was there like a year ago and it looks different. It's huge and it's so nice. We're definitely going to give you guys an amazing crowd. And that's so special. It's your last stop. Anything else you want to talk about that you're able to that's coming up? Any more information? Little bits?
I just want everybody to know about like these projects, the tour and especially the musical. You can visit rockautism.org and actually go to the Sonny Boy musical page and you can hear the songs. Yeah, you can only hear 30-second clips, but it gives you a taste of what's coming. And these are some of the songs that we perform on the road. So we just want everybody to do what we would do for them, like help out other musicians, spread the word. If you want to get involved, DM on Instagram, Facebook, whatever, because we're all about bringing the good people on board.
I can just see this like going so far. I can't believe all the cool stuff you guys are doing. So they can find all information on rockautism.org. And is that where, if people are in Buffalo where Rock Autism is that where they can find out about signing up their child for like workshops, or if you bring the music festival back?
Yeah, absolutely. And what we're also doing is we're going to start we're in the process of developing flagship locations, like I said, in Nashville and LA. But New York is also an option that we're in the works with developing with some partners, where we're going to potentially do like weekend workshops twice a year. I don't remember the high school. I don't remember the school, but it's on the Upper East Side. And there was an autism expo that we got invited to and we spoke at, and the head director is one of the board members of the school. And that's something that we're working on, just doing like a weekend type of pop-up twice a year there, and actually into another location.
I am completely blown away and honestly just so excited for you. And I don't want to say I'm surprised, because I was blown away by your and Aaliyah too. So, everything is happening as it should be. Is there anything else coming up you want to talk about?
No, I can't tell you anything else.
Max, this is incredible. Thank you so much for coming on and sharing all this with me. And thank you so much for what you all do with Rock Autism. I am so excited, and I'm going to make sure I'm at that concert in April. This is going to be so much fun. Oh my God, I can't wait to see where you guys go. I follow you guys on Instagram and LinkedIn, and Aaliyah has my email. So we're definitely going to keep in touch with more stuff. Thank you so much again, Max.
Yeah. No, thank you so much for having me. This is so great. And I'm really happy that I didn't die, because I'm on the side of the highway, like I said.
Really should have just rescheduled. You're so funny. I'm so glad you didn't either. You have so much more to do with Rock Autism. My name is Lisa Jakowski, and this is the No Limits podcast with Lisa Jakowski. And if you'd like to come on, you can go to our website, www.lisajaauthor.com. Thank you again, Max.
Bye, guys. Thank you.